We used to sit every morning at 6 o'clock in France outside under the big tree in a big blanket until the sun came up, or 5:30 for 1 hour. You see, that's what I'm finding here. I'm finding here everybody is so stressed. The big difference here is that everybody's like, and they get so kind of uptight about the littlest thing. If something doesn't work, it's immediately a major issue.
We had a yoga centre down in Granton and we had a couple of workshops booked, and it was the first major workshops we'd ran, and they were a huge success. They'd sold out completely, and we realised that the space we had in Granton wasn't big enough.
I was actually teaching, I was in India, and I wasn't really sure where I was going to end up, I had no job, I was just practicing.
I actually just came with a friend. I didn't really have any great expectations, but I found just over the 6-week or 8-week course, I started to notice some benefits.
A good friend of mine, he was teaching in Edinburgh, and he said, why don't you come? Why don't you come here, you might like it.
And so we had this mad panic rush trying to book a space in Edinburgh, but unfortunately it was the Edinburgh Festival. So everywhere we contacted was fully booked. Then I kept getting this inner voice telling me to drive down the street. I used to drive a certain way to the old studio, and I kept getting this voice saying, drive down this particular street.
For me, the centre's here to help people.
And then I drove down one day and I got stuck at the traffic lights. I'm just looking at this building. I just thought that would make a great centre, and it looks empty. And this sort of voice inside said, drive in and ask. And then that's how it started, yeah.
You see people come through the doors, and we get phone calls all the time, people in bad situations, people having a hard time, and this centre really is a place for people to come.
So lots of the teachers, they have quite different backgrounds, they've had different paths that have led to where they are, different experiences. And
the subject of yoga is huge, it's enormous, there's so much to learn. It's not only kind of the physical part.
Every teacher gives you little bits of different information that can help you. So I do think it's really useful to have different teachers, and at Union Yoga there's such a range of different teachers, different types of classes. It's really great.
To bring more education, to bring more knowledge to everybody, so we're not only bringing a physical practice, we're also bringing education about other styles of yoga or other influences of yoga, history of yoga, etc.
I really like us to embrace much more of the charity element. Unions is a charity, and working with groups like people with disabilities or addictions. People are very, very stressed and are working longer hours, just the general pressures of day-to-day life.
Normally people come in off the street, we take them upstairs, because they don't really see how big this building is.
It's such a lovely studio. It's so bright when the sun comes in, it's just such a lovely place to practice.
And when we take them upstairs, the jaw drops, always.
I feel calmer coming in here even before practicing yoga. It's a nice place to be.
This great sala is very quiet, very inspiring, with a proper temperature.
As a place, as I was working here quite long, it's very, very nice. Sometimes you go into the place which are huge, and you actually don't have space for yourself even the place is huge. Here you have like kind of space for you, so you feel like at home, to be honest.
I'd like to really give people a touch and flavour of the possibilities health-wise of the stuff we do here. Even if they end up never doing yoga again, the ability to even sit still for 2 minutes.
It's just setting up more programs and hopefully bring yoga more to the whole of Edinburgh, the whole of Scotland, the whole of the UK, the whole of the world. That's my goal.
Or just to be able to come away from the day-to-day life into this calm, relaxing space and just sit and be at peace for those few moments.